Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a smoky eye tutorial. So this is the finished look, so if you'd like to see how I achieve this look, stick around. Okay, so I've already got my foundation on and my brows done, my concealer, everything. So I've already got my eyelids primed. We're just going to go into the smoky eye. I'm using it's like an e.l.f. holiday special palette. It came out several years ago, but these colors are going to be pretty easy to find in the drugstore, high-end. They're very staple classic colors. And so I'm just going to show you what I use, and hopefully you can find something similar. But here we go. Okay. First, I'm taking the palette and going over the entire lid with this color here. Sorry, my palette is like super dirty, but I'm going into this color right here. And I'm just going to sweep that over the lid. And we're going to get a little bit of fallout, but don't worry, we'll clean that up. Just sweeping over the lid. I'm taking my sponge to buff away that fallout. Okay, we got that all over the lid. And then I'm going to take my blending brush and just kind of buff out those edges. I'm then going to be taking this brush, this is the e.l.f. shader brush, and I'm going to go into a silver shadow, so this one right here. Just picking that up, and I'm going to go into the inner corner and about to the middle of the lid. And this is just putting the placement for where our highlight will go in a bit. We're going to make it a bit more dramatic in a bit, but just laying down that foundation. Okay, I'm then going to take this brush again, and I'm going to go into my darkest color in my palette, which is like a sparkly black. A matte black will work just as well too, though. But I'm just working with what I got in front of me. And so I'm taking that, I'm going to go into the crease and a little bit above. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to blend it out in just a moment. So just going kind of windshield wiper motions. Back and forth. And I'm going to take my brush, and blend that out. Where to get that smoky effect going. Oh yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to go back into that color, but I'm going to use an angled brush to get more of a defined line. And so I'm just going to go right on the crease, like this. And then I'm going to pick up a bit more product, turn the brush this way so it's at an angle, and just lay it right here and go up to create almost like a cat eye effect where it comes out at a point a little bit. I'm just going to go inward. And then I'm going to take my blending brush, blend that out a bit so it's not so harsh and more of a diffused smoky look. Awesome. I'm then going to be taking this small shader brush again, and I'm going to go into the color we put on the lid, so this color right here. And I'm going to go right under the bottom lash line and kind of smoke and diffuse that out. And I'm going to connect it to, like, going up at an angle this way. Connect it to the top shadow. And then I want to take and blend that out some more. Awesome. Chair is super squeaky today. Okay, and then I'm going to go back into my palette, and I've got a kind of red-brown color. So this one right here. I'm going to take it on this brush and just kind of pack a little bit on, tap it, get off the excess, and I'm going to go over that crease work. Just kind of give it a little bit more dimension. A smoky eye requires a lot of blending and patience. So it's a lot of going back over the same area with the same colors over and over again and blending out until you get that look you really want. But it doesn't have to be a perfectly blended out look because you want that smoky diffused kind of look. And then I'm going to go back into my darkest shade, black, back on this brush, just an angled brush. And we're going to do again what we did earlier. And then blend it out. Now I'm going to take a little bit of the second darkest shade we used, the shade we used on the lid. I'm going to take that and mix it with the darkest shade. And I'm going to go just a little bit into the outer V, just to give that some dimension. Just creating kind of a V shape. And going up into that crease. And buff it out. Awesome. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of that silver shade on my pinky and tap that into the inner corner. And then I'm taking a white shade and going up, just a basic white, going over that, just to give a highlighted effect. And now we're going to do our pop of purple. So I'm taking the same brush that I did the lower lash line with earlier, and it's got a little bit of that black on it, but that's okay because it's going to help with our smoky effect. So I'm taking this purple right here and just picking that up, tapping, and I'm going to go right under and just kind of diffuse it out. And this purple will add a really nice pop, especially to hazel eyes, green eyes, brown eyes. Really makes them stand out. And so there we go. That's our finished look. Well, finished eyeshadow look. I'll be doing my liner. I'm going to be using their Real Push-Up Liner by Benefit. And the way I like to do it is I like to twist up the product and press for it to come out, and then I like to actually use my own angled liner brush. It just makes application easier for me. I go back and forth with doing it either way though. I'm just gonna line the lash line. Now I got my liner applied, so I'm gonna go in with mascara. I'm using Lash Sensational by Maybelline. It's one of my favorites right now. And okay, let's see if I can do this without using the mirror. Let's go. My lashes. Wiggle up. Got a bit of like that fallout, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my my blending sponge and I'm just going to go up at an angle and kind of take away what we don't want there. Cool. Okay, now for blush. Just going to keep playing with my hair instead of doing my makeup. For blush, I'm going to be taking my It Cosmetics blush brush, maybe? Foundation brush? No, It Cosmetics foundation brush. I use it for blush. And I'm taking my Your Name Cosmetics blush in Whisper Rose. It's a really pretty rosy mauve color. I'm gonna smile and find the apples on my cheeks. And just apply that. Just since we got a dramatic eye, we're gonna do a pretty subtle blush and lip application. Just bring more attention to that eye. Alright, awesome. Now I'm gonna do lips. So I used Tootsie by Colourpop on the lips. I used the Lippie pencil and the Lippie stick. So I'm in love with this color right now. It's really pretty mauve, gray, lavender. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you have not already. I'll see you next time. Blah 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 blah.